The Boolean data type is used to check if a statement is true or false, which makes it a foundational part of knowing how to use JavaScript. It has many uses, but in this video, I will focus on how to get the result of a comparison to determine if two values are the same or not. What is a Boolean data type? To understand the answer to this question, let's think about a real-life scenario of comparing numbers, such as, for example, checking if number 1 is smaller than number 2. In JavaScript, I do it like this: 1 less than sign 2. When I press the Enter key, JavaScript says that this is a true claim. Let's do some other comparisons. Let's check if 1 is greater than 2. 1 greater than sign 2. This code returns the value of false of the Boolean data type. No matter how I compare numbers, the result of the comparison will always be either true or false. There are no maybes here. That's why the Boolean data type has only two possible values, true and false. Besides the less than and the greater than operator, I can also use some other operators to compare numbers. It might help to think of these various comparison operators as tests. Let's say I want to test if the comparison of two numbers is correct or incorrect. Now I will run a few tests with some additional operators, starting with checking for equality. 1 equals 2. I'm claiming that 1 is equal to 2, and JavaScript returns false. No, 1 is not equal to 2. My claim is false. When first introduced to the syntax, with two consecutive equal signs, it is not uncommon for people to be slightly confused. Why the double equal sign? After all, you know that in mathematics you only need a single equal sign to signal equality. But in JavaScript, I use a single equal sign as the assignment operator to assign a value from the right side of the assignment operator to the variable on the left side of the assignment operator. For example, I can type var score equals 100 to declare a variable called score and assign it to the value 100. In other words, I can now confirm that the value of score is 100 by typing out score in the console. Indeed, 100 it is. In contrast, in JavaScript, the equality operator has two equal signs, and it checks only for value. Additionally, there's also the strict equality operator that has three equal signs, and it checks for both the value and type. For example, if I use the equality operator, let me type 100 double equal sign, double quotation, number 100, and close double quotation. The console will return the Boolean value of true. By using the double equal signs, I compare only the value and not the type. JavaScript checks only if 100 is equal to 100, regardless of the data type. It ignores the fact that the 100 on the left of the equality operator, without the double quotes, is a number, and that the 100 on the right of the equality operator, with the double quotes, is a string. The strict equality operator is more unforgiving. It checks for both the equality of value and the equality of type. Therefore, comparing the number 100 without quotes with the string 100 with double quotes will return a Boolean value of false. Why is this false? It is false because although the value is the same, the type is not. The number 100 does not have the same type as the string 100. There's also an operator that's the opposite of the equality operator, the inequality operator. It's a combination of an exclamation mark and an equal sign. Let's test it. I type number 1, exclamation mark, the equal sign, and number 1 again. It returns the Boolean value of false because it is false to say that 1 is not equal to 1. Additionally, just like there's the strict equality operator, there's also its opposite in the form of the strict inequality operator. This operator is an exclamation mark with two equal signs. Let's type number 1 as a number, exclamation mark, the equal sign twice, and then number 1 inside double quotes, that is, as a string. This returns a Boolean value of true because the number 1 is not the same as a string 1 by both the value and the type. So it's true that these two values are not the same. There are other kinds of operators in JavaScript, and there are some additional concepts like operator precedence and operator associativity, but we'll skip these for now. With the examples covered in this video, you should have a basic grasp of how the Boolean data type works and what it's useful for. You will encounter Boolean values again because there are other important ways in which you can use them in your code besides comparing numbers and strings.